Wow, I'm alive. Woo! It's good because you don't need a planchette to talk to me. Anyway, you wouldn't need that anyway. I'd just come up and talk to you, whether or not you'd hear me or not. I don't know. Hi. Hello. Who's here? Let's see. Scotty Boy, RJ, Scotty Boy, in your groove. And where's everybody else? Jay, Scotty Boy, in your groove. Where's everybody else? What happened? It's going to be a very short reading for the Goddess Guide Me readings if none of the Patreons are here. By the way, if you are a Patreon, hi there. All of you. Hello, RJ. Scotty and all the guys are here. Well, it's a salami party. So, ah, tonight, if you're not a Patreon, you're going to kind of miss out a little bit, but it's not because I don't love you. I love you. I'm still going to give you freebie readings like always, but um for my special, there's elderberry. Gosh, it's all guys. Whoa. I'm not I didn't even get a chance to do anything to get ready, so it's just if I'm looking a little frazzled today, um I'm not wearing my bangs, sorry. Not wearing any of my fancy hats. I'm just trying to get my butt on the air around the time that I said I was going to. So, well, Indie Groove, if you put it that way, I'm in. Or maybe that's what he said. Okay, Scotty. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that could work. You know, Mae West always had like 6 young men around her to the end of her days. She had 6 young men helping her around. Now you get to see my billboard forehead. One day I'll just put my own billboard right there. You get to see my forehead. It's where I keep all my extra brains right up here. See? Keep my extra brains up there. But that's why I usually cover it as I don't want to blind people. What? You know, it's like I don't think it's a bad thing though, necessarily. You like girls with brains? I have some. I have some somewhere. I'm not sure where. Wait, let me get a nose rag. Oh, sorry, that's unprofessional. Let me get a Kleenex tissue. A drippy droppy catcher. Okay, thank you for being patient. It's me. Sorry. Anyway, okay. There he is. Some kind of wonderful. Mr. Some kind of wonderful kitty cat. Waiting for his cameo. He's all preened. I watched him do his preening, his grooming. He's going to chew on my finger a little bit because I taste pretty good, I guess. Gee, if anything happens, if anything happens, you're going to have a fine time, aren't you? Ain't gonna be much left of me. No, no, I. Okay, well, it's nice to know. Yeah. Okay, so that's cowboy. You know why you're seeing my forehead? I'm a little bit, I am a little bit self conscious, I realized. And I'm there like, why am I self conscious of my forehead? It's my forehead. It's not a bad forehead. There's a lot of it, but it's not a bad one. It's just the shape of my head, doggone it. Like in a lumped world. We got a new deck. Got a new deck, you guys. We got the Mermaids deck in, which I think is beautiful. Going to be a really beautiful deck. So we got a new deck in. Let me get her open here. And for those, this is my first Patreon event. The Patreons get a Goddess Guide Me reading, which is with the dice and the flip book. So if you, and that was just, you know what, folks? You can join my Patreon for as little as $1 and get the extra readings. Okay. If you're a freebie member, you get an extra card. If you're a paying member, you get a free a Goddess Guide Me reading tonight. Just to celebrate the holidays, because this is supposed to be a special eclipse. As a matter of fact, we've got some special eclipses this year. It's hard to get open. Come on. Oh, they're all special though, aren't they? So to celebrate, we're going to have now the reason I'm kind of pressed tonight though to not be over. I am not not going to want to go over 2 hours. I've got quite a mess in the back to clean up in the back room because we had everything pulled out for because we were looking through all the packing boxes. I haven't had a chance to look it through since I moved. I haven't really had a chance to unpack it all the way. And I am determined. Oh, hey, I could put that on. That's pretty looking. That's cool looking. Hmm? Or my fancy watch. This is a kind of a pocket watch type thing. It opens. I'm so fascinated by these. Okay, so we have a new regular deck called the Oracle of the Mermaids. There you are. And so it's something new. And then my Patreon link is right in the description. Beautiful moon out there. Oh, really, Richard the Red? I'd love to be out there doing. I can kind of, when things get a little different, I think I'm going to try and set it up so I have a power supply and some lighting and see if I can't do some of these outside, you know, out in nature. We have such beautiful nature here, but the only thing is we also have mosquitoes. So would it have to be before the mosquitoes come out, or I'd have to come up with some way to deal with those? Because we got mosquitoes here big enough to helicopter you to wherever you want to go. If I could only train them, pick you up by 4 edges and just drop you off wherever. Um, Heidi ho, hidey ho. Okay. There she is. Hello, Daddy. Well, hello, Daddy. Um, we've got, let's go. Let's do a shout out because it was a little premature before. We got Scotty, RJ, In the Groove, Elderberry, and then we have Jackie and Richard the Red and Brandy Robinson. That's a good start. And Dolly. Okay. My cam is on. Are you not seeing it? I've got my channel up on another device and I see it. So, I'm kind of double checking things. Oh, yeah. In the groove. Uptight, out of sight, and in the groove. That was the old saying. Okay, so I think a lot of people are already here. I am not going to bother to I'm not gonna doggone, what's going on there? Hmm, I missed you. Okay, let me get I'm so professional. No, Cowboy's the professional. Okay, so wait, I gotta write these down. In order. Wait, what? Shit, what the hell's going on with this? My device is just crazy right now. Stop doing that. Oh, shh. Okay, wait a minute. With Scotty. Scotty. Wait. Then RJ. Everybody out there saying hello to each other anyway. Okay. So we have Scotty, RJ. Who else was in? It won't let me go back. Well, poop. It's not letting me scroll back to the beginning. Let me see if this one will let me do it. Will this one let me do it? Want to be fair. Scotty, RJ. I'll have this sorted out in a minute. Into groove. And then the next one was elderberry, as I recall. Yeah. Now, yep. Oh, wow. My memory's better than I thought. Then Jackie. Then Jackie. Brandy. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Either that or we could do a scene from Mrs. Robinson. Uh, and hello, Daddy. Okay. And I'm still having issues with my voice. So maybe I'm just gonna have to and Andrea. Andrea. Okay, so far so good. Andrea, you're number 8. So you got 8 people, that's enough to get started. And Roddy Piper's Missing Love. Yeah, Roddy Piper made 2 very interesting. Wasn't he in They Live as well as A Boy and His Dog? Here's the funny thing about that. He said that A Boy and His Dog was actually a documentary. What do you think it's about? Post mud flood society. Mm-hmm. So now I got to ask myself, wait a minute. Was he in Idiotocracy too? Oh my gosh. I think I have a conspiracy theory there. Yeah, documentary. Idiotocracy is a good film. And Louise, no, I mean Lewis. Jeez, Louise. Cheese Lewis doesn't sound the same. Cheese Louise. Cheese Lewis. We gotta make a dish called Cheese Lewis one day, just so that we're not, you know, sexist. Okay. Well, here's a weird theory. So far, A Boy and His Dog was about the mud floods. They Live, that turns out to have a lot of truth too in it. And Idiotocracy is coming true as we watch. If he was in all 3, uh, If he was in all three, why is he in three that are obviously predictive after a fashion? Because it was so ridiculous. It was so like, all three were things that we thought, well, that's fiction, totally fiction, but they turn out to have a lot of truth in them. All three of those movies are actually like warnings. Oh yeah, mole machines in the old films. Yeah, a dildozer. Wow, no. Well, Idiocracy is about what we got with the regime we got now. As very close, very close. I mean, in some regards, it's happening right now in some regards. Actually, it was one of the things that made the Croc shoes popular, which I wear. But yeah, in the movie, people wear Croc shoes all the time, because they thought it was a dumb shoe, but basically, they are good. They are very handy to have, though. I love Crocs. But it's there's just too much truth in that movie. Yeah, you're gonna watch the movie, and then we're gonna be hearing Brano quotes from you. Yeah, Brano, it's got what plants crave, electrolytes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, now, if you are one of my Patreons, then be sure to tell me, you want a regular reading? You do have the option. You have a goddess guide me reading tonight only. I'm not sure I'll always be able to do this because I'll have too many Patreons someday. But today, you have an option of having the goddess guide me reading because you are my paying Patreons. My non paying Patreons, which are joined for free, you may have an extra card. So you all get something goodies. You all get goodsies, okay? Okay. Oh, wait, Richard the Red. I got to put Richard the Red down. He didn't get down here. Okay, Richard. And oh, I don't know if it's cowboy or all the dust I'm stirring up because I've been cleaning for a while now. I've been trying to change my life, and that's always a gargantuan when you have as much of a life as I've had. I mean, I've had a lot of life, so I have a lot of stuff to go through trying to get rid of find things to get rid of. Let me tell you, it's been quite a trek. Okay, so we're about ready to get started here. And I got some spots for people who might walk in. Um, yeah, we didn't see. We somehow missed you before. Right. In between the lines. Absolutely in between the lines. Those films, maybe, I tell you what, maybe we will have a watch party and we will discuss those movies. How's that? Your assignment will be to watch the movies, all three movies. A Boy and His Dog, and they live, and idiotocracy. And we will discuss those three. And what a discussion that should be. And I'm going to do some more nice things for my Patreons. So please do consider becoming a Patreon. You can join for free, and you get a spare card on these reading nights. If you spend that whole dollar on your membership, then you get a tonight. You get a Goddess Guide Me reading. Now, if you do decide to become a Patreon tonight, a paying Patreon, please let me know, and we will see about getting you your Goddess Guide Me reading, unless you want something else. Unless you want regular cards. That's up to you, but you do have that option tonight. Yeah, Boy and His Dog too, and that one, I'll warn you, it's dark. It's one of those old 60s movies. I'll warn you, it's kind of dark, but and what else has Roddy Piper been in? Because maybe we've spotted a trend here. I mean, there are certain actors that seem to be in certain kinds of films. Maybe we should pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's giving us a clue. This is truer than it looks, because I mean, he's in ridiculous things that seem like they couldn't be true, except we're finding out that there's more truth in those movies than we thought. I mean, you know, we had no idea what kind of left field Harlan Ellison was coming out of with when he wrote A Boy and His Dog, but it was banned from some places. It was very controversial. You'll find out why when you see the whole movie. It's not as controversial today as it was, but They Live was an excellent movie. Idiotocracy was a bizarre movie, and yet we're seeing them. And of course, it's like Keanu Reeves. There, you know, it's like when you see Keanu Reeves in a movie, you know, it's going to be one of those movies. You know, there's going to be something special about it. So he's another one of those that has. Hey, Mary Wins. Let me write you down. Okay, so now I ask you, my Patreons, did you get the messages I sent you through the Patreon app? And you can just answer that right here in the chat if you don't mind. Thank you. Yeah, that is the AI version of my avatar picture. Yeah, I thought it came out really cute. That's my AI avatar picture. Well, there's Mr. Wonderful again. Of course. So, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do a few um, he did another John Wick. Huh? There he is again. He wants a belly rub while I'm working, I betcha. Okay. So, anyway, he got knocked out. Hmm. Okay, Mary, and everybody, if you are one of my paid Patreons, because I can only send out through that app to my paid ones. If you are a paying Patreon on my Patreon page, let me know if you got the message from the app, not from the phone, but from the app, which should be, I think, by email. Okay? I'm just kind of double checking on it. So, but I know Chloe was one of the ones that said she really enjoyed the Goddess Guide Me reading, so I thought I would make that an option. If that is not what you would prefer, if you would rather, oh, you did get it, Jackie? Good, cool. Okay, and let me know what your preference is. Do you prefer just having your extra card, like with the regular cards, or do you prefer Goddess Guide Me reading? That's what you need to tell me when your turn comes, okay? So let me give you your numbers. Scotty's number 1, RJ's number 2, Indy is number 3, Elder is 4, Jackie is 5, Brandy is 6, Dolly is 7, Andrea is 8, 9 is Lewis, 10 is Richard, and 11 is Mary wins so far. And so that's okay, Scotty. I love them too. It's just that if you're going to bother to be a Patreon, I'm going to give you something extra. Okay? Going to give you a little extra. Yeah, you get to be 11. What? What do you see? Uh-oh, he's on the hunt. There must be something on the floor. We've had ants. I put diatomaceous earth down, but there might be one or two still rolling around here. But he's having a time, you know. You know how cats are. They hunt, they eat, they throw up. So I gotta watch him. It's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light. Okay, so here we go. First one in is Scotty. Scotty, you've got your choices between the magical unicorns, the star dragons, or the brand new mermaids deck. Which deck do you want, my friend? Brutta, which deck you want? And start to decide which decks you want, folks. We've got the unicorns, the dragons, and the mermaids. They're all here. Let me take just a moment. Okay, my guides, your guides, all our guides here. Help me get that message to people out that you want to give them, that you think they need the highest and best advice, or how the eclipse is going to affect them. That is a subject for tonight. Star dragons. Oh, I love them too. Star dragons are cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be if I'm going to have any strength to be on tomorrow. I'll try, but I have no idea. Because I've got I gotta be cleaning all day tomorrow to get ready and put all this stuff away that we have pulled out. Ah, okay. Oh, mm, star dragons. What do you have to tell Scotty? What do you have to tell Scotty about this eclipse or anything else you want to tell him about? And it is the self gathering your power. Oh, you get side boob on this one, Scotty. There you go. I know it's important to you. Okay, the self gathering your power. It looks to me this is a fiery dragon and a fiery lady on the fiery dragon, sitting on the fiery dragon. Kind of sexy, actually, Scotty. Um, I'm seeing that actually this is going to be a good, it's going to bring you some good changes because maybe even some passion. Because there's a lady in this picture. Um, as well as fire, there's little bolts of electricity all over this. And it's gathering your power. I'd say you need to focus on your solar plexus through your second and third chakras are going to be affected by this because it's orange and yellow. A lot of orange and yellow in here. And yeah, this may have something to do with relationships, but gathering your power. There's something coming to you. You're going to have kind of a gift from the star dragons. Lucky you. Although they're not showing me what that is. It might be a lady. It might be. There's a lady in the picture. Is there anything else? Okay, that's it. Okay. Looks like Scotty's getting some kind of a, it's going to be very good for him. The next one is, oh, wait, Woo Rider came in and Kiki. Let me get Kiki and Woo Rider down. Woo Riders. Off the Hook came in. Okay, and if you are, I'm going to explain it again. If you are one of my Patreons, if you're one of my free Patreons, you get a spare card. If you're one of my paying Patreons, you get your choice of 2 cards or a whole Goddess Guide Me reading tonight only. It's only tonight that we're going to be doing this because Goddess Guide Me is kind of long and I can't do it for everybody. But I was trying to think of something cool to give y'all who believe enough in me to put up $1 a month for me. So that's my thank you. Okay, cool. Okay, there you go, Kiki. For that, you're also, oh, and by the way, if you're here long enough, you're going to get a wrench. You're going to get wrenched. Turn blue. As Goulardi used to say, stay sick, turn blue, right? RJ is the next one. RJ, what deck did you want? Got unicorns, dragons, and mermaids here, and regular tarot. Sure, RJ. Which deck? Mermaids. Brand new deck. Oh, they're spicy mermaids. Hmm? Badasses. Hey, RJ. Mermaids and his guides. What do you want to say, RJ? Time out for this eclipse. They want you to take some time out for it, and it's awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. They want you to take some time out. The eclipse is a good time to think about what you want in this life and write it down. I've been told to tell you guys to write down what you want to manifest. So they're saying it's a good time to take some time out and be alone, contemplate. Well, that's pretty good. It looks like there's something for you too in that. Maybe something special is going to come to you during that time. Groove. Groove. Where is Indie? Which deck do you want? Don't go breaking my heart. Ah, Scotty. Take a boob on the side. He'll take a boob in the front and the side. And for anyway, that's right. You got the murder, kind of a murder dragon. You did, kind of, didn't you? Kind of got both of them. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Regular taro. Okay. Taro. Because we always offer taro as an alternative to all the stunning oracles. And don't forget, if you're a Patreon, you get a spare card too. You get 2 cards. Okay, and this is for Indigo. Ace of Swords. Well, this is good. New ideas, new plans, intellectual. This is for the eclipse. It says clarity and air signs because it's swords. New ideas, new plans, intellectual ability, victory, success, mental clarity, clear thinking, breakthroughs, ability to concentrate, communication, realizing the truth, vision, force, and focus. It looks like it's going to help you gain these things. The Ace of Swords is a new start. It has something to do with the mental plane or possibly with business. So it indicates that something is starting in your life. And often it has to do with business. It can be relationships, though, communication, something like that, something involving the air. Okay. So that is pretty good. Actually, that's pretty good. Um, the signs are Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There is your card. So that's Indy. Elderberry. What do you want? Which one do you want? Oh, hecklefish. Yeah, we keep trying to explain hecklefish to John, and he doesn't seem to understand the whole concept of hecklefish. Hmm. Alex Jones, he can be kind of depressing. Oh, yeah, the CME. Yeah, we have definitely got that. Well, the White Files are pretty slick because, I mean, he's been in TV and stuff. He's been in entertainment business for a long time, you know. This isn't his first rodeo by a long shot, so he's got a really good idea how these things are done. But yeah, it is a wonderfully put together show. They do a really good job. And Hecklefish is a lot of fun. I am thinking every show needs a mascot, right? Elderberry, where are you, honey? Taro. Okay, there you go. There he is. Taro. Taro. How will the eclipse affect Mr. Elderberry? Oh, mhm. Okay. So you got the devil card, Elder. Addiction, depression, mental health issues, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, assault, and it's Saturn and Capricorn. Number is 15, root chakra. And there's your card. Thing about the devil is it is some kind of bond you have, something that is holding you, but you can get out. Like if it's a cage, the door is open. If it's a chain, it's loose. You can get out of the shackles. If so, this is something that you have somehow gotten yourself into that you can get yourself out of, though. So it's possibly an opportunity for you to get yourself out of something, okay, that is not good for you. Um, I mean, let's look at the bright side. Uh, if something's got a hold, but you have there's an out somewhere, at least you know something that is going on. There's an out, there's a way out. Um, so there is a way out of it. There is a way to be free of something, and maybe that's what it's bringing you. Actually, is a chance to be free of something. So Carpal tunnel? Carpool tunnel? I mean, carpal tunnel, probably. It's probably. Wow, elderberry. I try not to give bad news, but that's not necessarily bad, though. It's just something you're going to have to deal with. It's not necessarily like something evil happening to you. It's just something you'll have to take note of. It might actually be a good thing, uh, seen in a different light. Hmm. Um, Yorkshire tea addiction. Oh dear. Oh, Gertie the camel. It's short for Gertrude. Yeah, Gertrude the camel. Jackie, now it's your turn to tell me what you want. You have a choice of two cards from two different decks or the same deck, or you can get a Goddess Guide Me reading. Which do you choose? How does the lawyer sleep? Are you going to tell us? Goddess Guide Me? Okay. Yeah, might as well take your chance, right? Have a Goddess Guide Me reading. Okay. Your numbers are 3, 7, and 7. 377. Okay. 3, Bridget, goddess of communication. My head is crowned with gold, but the 2-star earrings I wear protect me from hearing that which I do not believe to be true. I am certain that what I know is true. I use my cunning mind to convince those who will listen. Know that the quickness, logic, and timing of communications is critical now. Keep information current and moving. Do not waste time being bored by those who will not listen. Do not let your mind be swayed by the words of others. Keep conversations superficial when you see you are in the presence of fanaticism and ignorance. If you sense openness, use your words cleverly and in lively debate. Question your opponent's understanding of what they believe until you see holes in their arguments. Engage in teasing wordplay as you point these out and demonstrate the correctness of your belief. Be aware that you may seem two-faced. Think persuasively. Interesting. And that is in your head. In your heart, Taiwan, goddess of duality. My heart has layers that are light and dark, hard and soft. At its center is the yin yang symbol of female and male intertwined. I'm getting chills. This is a goddess who's taking this reading very personally. I don't know if you have any idea of who she is, but she knows you. Okay. Taiwan. Okay. Like Taiwan. Goddess of duality. My heart has layers that are light and dark, hard and soft. Isn't that interesting? Duality. Okay, and her saying is I feel both the feminine and masculine aspects of my personality are working together in harmony. Our interactions with females and males in daily life are an outer reflection of our inner relationship. with the female and male aspects of our personality. The partners you bring into your life are living manifestations of what you feel are the answers to your own needs for growth and completion. The chrysanthemum represents sun, symbol of maleness. The crane symbolizes immortality of the feminine chaos from which the universe was born. It is not your partner's job to make you feel complete. Those committed to their own personal growth make the best partners, for they know that completion comes from within. Feel complete. Number 7. And the last is also her. Wait a minute. He's also 7. My home is the Orient, where all the seeming dualities of life are understood as being two sides of the same coin. Overcoming restraints, the feminine principle gives birth to the infinite expressions of life, while the masculine principle seeks to impose order and control over chaos. Balancing the two is our life's work. I stand on a base of my sacred stone jade, which gives me timeless values and lasting friendships. Upon my dress is the image of bamboo, whose chaotic and tenacious growth overwhelms all other plants. But from its leaves, shoots, and stems come the basic tools of culture and order: food, sewing needles, pins, and brushes, cooking utensils, boxes, furniture, houses, and boats. My sacred animal is the dragon, symbol of the highest authority, good fortune, and the balance of yin and yang. Dragons caution all against greed. I attain balance, fairness, and judgment born of a desire for justice by seeking out the counsel of those whose lives I admire. Crucial to your question is your ability to look outside of your own experience for guidance without shame or dependence on others. When we are too close to our situation to see it clearly, we must seek the advice of others we respect. They may be friends, relatives, professional counselors, or you may find what you seek in books and other artistic forms for preserving knowledge. You can best attain your goal by realizing that it is an accomplishment of the highest order. To recognize truth wherever we encounter it. Heed the thoughts in my head. They can point you to the areas of life where guidance of others will benefit you. Heed feelings that are in my heart. By aligning yourself with these emotions, you can best trust the counsel of others and recognize the truth when you find it. Listen to others. Okay. And your goddess looks like that. Can you see? So she is beautiful. There you go. Get a good look at her. Okay. I looked up this book. It's out of print. So just for those of you who are wondering, there may be some copies around, but I did see that there was a copy available. It was 50 some dollars now. Wow, wasn't that when I got it, but sure ain't cheap. The Junking Dead. I'm glad that it survived. It survived all the moves and everything that I've been through. Okay, Data G. We'll call her G. Makes you feel like a gangsta. Okay. Chloe is in. Chloe, guess what? You do have the option, I'll say again, if you're one of my paying members that donated $1, that is paying $1 to my Patreon, you get a chance to have a free Goddess Guide Me reading tonight. Or you can have 2 cards if you are just a Patreon member. Okay? Otherwise, you get 1 card, and it's all still a deal because it's all free, free, free. Free. Okay, so Jackie, I hope you enjoyed that. Brandy, you are next. And please do tell me which thing you want. Do you want, you've got 4 different decks, the unicorns, the dragons, the mermaid, tarot. You've got, well, I think, unless you're a Patreon, that's what you got a choice of. Which one do you want? The sailors say brandy. You're a fine girl. What is your choice for a card? Do, 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 do. Hello, Andrea. Andrea's back. That's good. Andrea's been around long enough. She can be blue too. Wait. Sorry, I did that wrong. Hit the wrong one. There you go. There. Okay. Now you're blue. Okay. Brandy, what do you want? It's your turn. You're number 6. You have, I don't know, I forgot. Are you a Patreon or not? If you are not a Patreon, you get a choice between a magical unicorn, a dragon, mermaid, or regular tarot. If you are a Patreon, you get your choice of 2. If you are a paying Patreon, you could have a Goddess Guide Me reading. Okay, mermaid. You are on the list, Andrea. You are number 8. I put you on there when I saw you the first time. Where do you find a good lawyer? In the cemetery? Oh, geez. It's a hecklefish joke, yeah. It sounds like it. Hecklefish was in vaudeville, in his last life. Okay, Brandy. Homeland. Arrival. A journey ends. Establishment, building, and settled. And she's riding a giant turtle. She's swimming with a giant turtle. Sea turtle. Homeland. In some way, shape, or form, that is energy that is finally, that is more settled, that is like a feeling of It says arrival, journey ends, establishment, building, and settled. It's like I'm getting a vibe like it's something that coming to you, and this is for the eclipse. So I'm saying, what will this eclipse bring you? Is a feeling of something completed, something that makes you feel like you've come home somehow, like the end of a journey. If you've been looking like perhaps it's been a journey for information, it can be more than just a physical journey. It can be a journey for information. It can be a journey down a rabbit hole. It can be a journey through your past, whatever it is. It's making you feel like you finally came home. That's the gift that it's going to give you. That's a good gift. Homeland. Hmm. Sounds interesting. You'll have to tell us what that's about maybe sometime. James. Okay, we've got you down, James. Um, Dolly, you're next. Mary, you are number 11. And we're on number 7. 711. There you go. Mm-hmm. Go shower. We'll hit you. We'll hit you with your reading whenever you get back. We get to it before she gets back. We'll just hold it for her. Dolly, are you? I forgot. Are you a subscriber? Are you like a Patreon or not? I can't remember who's a Patreon right now. So you could lie to me. It wouldn't be right, but you could. But if you are a Patreon, you get 2 cards. And if you're a paid Patreon, you get a an option for Goddess Guide Me readings. Big Justin. Jig bustin'. Ooh. Okay. It's already talking. All right. Yours is sacrifice. Dolly, your card is sacrifice. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. You will have a choice. Wow. Interesting card. Um, there are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. Wow, these are deep cards, but I guess they're mermaids, so they're deep from the deep ocean. But this is ocean deep, so wow. So you have a choice to make, and something will be sacrificed. Something will be. Uh, I think it's in a positive way, Or maybe the decision is going to be up to you. Oh, Dolly. My email is oceandiana@gmail. Hang on. I'll put it up so you can see it if they let me do that. There I am. There it is. Okay, so it should be up in a minute. Okay. Well, RJ, good luck. And it'll be interesting. When is the when is the eclipse? Does anybody know? Sweet dreams, RJ. Yeah, Mercury is going. Oh, okay. Well, there's my email. Oh, is tonight the lunar eclipse? What time? Oh my goodness. What time? No, there's a lunar eclipse tonight. Midnight. We don't have much time. Okay. So, um, tell me. We just did the Dolly. Now we need Andrea. God, I didn't know I was going to be on during the eclipse. I would have done it tomorrow then. I thought tomorrow it was tomorrow. I don't know what I was thinking. Wow. Okay. Andrea, it's your turn. What deck do you want? I was thinking solar eclipse. I guess I didn't know it was tonight. Uh, hmm. Well, that's chaos. So, Andrea, what deck do you want? Dragons. Trust, love, and friendship. So, what the eclipse is bringing you is going to be trust, love, and friendship. And she has the cutest little dragon sidekick there on her shoulder. Kind of reminds me, Cowboy is usually over my left shoulder. When we sleep, he sleeps right up by my left shoulder. Um, so trust, love, and friendship. So you're going to have something to do with trust, love, and friendship. That's pretty good. Um, wow. I gotta say, that's a lovely card. Um, and it's funny because she looks like she's in the water like a mermaid, but it's a dragon. So many of these cards are kind of combined. Uh, okay, Andrea Lewis, what is your choice? What what deck do you want? Yeah, I don't know if we're having the clouds or what we're having. Okay, let me check something. Um, Lewis, wherever you are, if you don't show up pretty soon, we'll just do a skipsy and we'll put a little mark by Lewis because he's not here right now. Okay, Richard the Red, you're next. What say you, Richard? Okay, hang on. I gotta check something. Full worm moon. Penumbral. Visibility map and local times. We'll find out exactly when it is. It's the worm moon. So it's a penumbral one though, so it's very not it's not visible to everybody. Um and it's gonna be most of us won't see it. Some of us in North America will see it. Mm, let's see. Oh, okay. March 25th in my local time, March 25th at 12:53 a.m. So actually it'd be more like 1 o'clock. It'd be closer to 1 o'clock for me. And it should be okay. And the maximum is at 3:12:51. Okay. 3:12. What? So 3 in the morning will be the maximum. Then it ends at 5 something. Okay. So I've got a little bit of time, but you can look up exactly when it's going over in my it starts at 12:53. It starts at 1 here, right around 1 o'clock, but it goes on like more like 3 that it gets to its apex. So there we go. Okay. So that was easy to look up, folks. You can find it. Um, Let me get back to work here. No, that's not it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Um, Now who did we have? Andrea. Did we just do Andrea? Lewis? Richard. Richard is next. Richard, are you still here? Is Richard still here? Okay, we'll skip Richard for a minute. Um, did Dark Meta come in? Oh, there's Richard. Okay, Richard, what deck did you want? Well, that's here in Akron. It's in Akron, which is down the way from us. It's my time zone. I'm in the Eastern time zone. So if you're in the Eastern, then that's the time. But if you're in a different time zone, of course, it's going to be different. Um, okay, let's see if I can find out which deck Richard the Red wanted. Oh, Lewis. Wait, Lewis showed up? Why isn't he showing up to me? Lewis. Lewis. Oh, there you go. There you are, Lewis. Gosh, I hate when that happens. Yeah, it skips things. Okay, Lewis, dear. What deck did you want, honey? Oh, Lewis called Mermaid. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. You got it. Mm, okay. Whoa, spicy. It jumped right out. Atlantis, rapid development, excellence, and success. Wow, Lewis, that's a good freaking card. I'd hope for that good. So, yeah, Atlantis. If you feel like you got ties to Atlantis, well, you might. Uh, rapid development, excellence, and success. Wow, that sounds pretty good. You struck oil, babe. Lewis, looks like you're going to have some kind of success. It's going to be excellent. Richard, what is yours? What is your choice? What say you, Richard? Dark Meta. Tarot, please. Okay. We have that right here. Whoa. Well, the cards are hopping out tonight. Wow. Um, Mental activity, because it is the Knight of Swords for you, my friend. Richard, I kind of see it that way anyway. It is the Air Knight, the Knight of Swords, and it is the fastest one. So it brings changes, and it's Mars and Aquarius. No, yeah, Aquarius says mental activity. Big changes, opportunities, seize the moment, jump in, arrival and departure, assertive, direct, honest, quick wit, talkative, impatient, impulsive, Intellectual, daring, rebellious. Wow. So something he brings changes and quick changes, rapid changes. And it has something to do with yeah, seizing the moment. Yeah. And quick wit and talkativeness, yes. Perhaps even rebelliousness. Well, looks like changes are in store from you from this moon. So that'll be interesting. It'll probably have a since it's swords, it'll probably be in the thought realm or the business realm. Um, maybe even in Cheeseburger in Paradise is playing. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. Um. Wow. Okay, we got Richard. Mary wins. She's still in shower. She's still in the shower. She's still in the shower. Kiki, are you there? Kiki, do you hear me? Kiki, 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 Kiki. There you are, a mermaid. Bum, 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 bum. Ain't got no trouble in my life. Kiki D. The only hit she had, and it was a really good song, is that one. I Got the Music in Me. It's the only hit Kiki D ever had. But it's a good one. I still sing it. Mermaid for Kiki. What do you have to say to Kiki about this moon? A surge of power, a wave of power. I got the power. A surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. Ooh, that sounds like fun. There she is. She's doing that hair swinging, tail flipping sort of thing. So, oh, that sounds very good. Sounds like that's going to be plenty of fun. So you got something exhilarating and sounds kind of fun coming to you. Where's Woo Riders? Woo Riders, are you here? You need all the power. Almost two 10-year-olds. Oh my gosh. It's more like want to be Mexican for white people food. Okay. Ah, okay, Mary, what do you want? You can of course have also a Goddess Guide Me reading instead if you want of the regular cards. Yeah. He's back from her shower. Yeah, Kiki, that sounds like fun. It sounds like maybe something good is coming from that. Um, Mary. Do you want a goddess guide me reading? I'm guessing. You are one of my dollar patrons, aren't you? Think so. Yeah, and that's funny too, because the synchronicity is she's Kiki D. Sounds like Kinky D. Well, I guess I can be kind of kinky at times, but oh, now you got cheeseburger in paradise stuck in your head. That's what you. That's what you get. Oh, you Kinky Woods, Kiki Woods, not Kinky. No, that would be Hollywood. Kinky Wood. Kiki Woods. One of my dollar. Well, because you can be a Patreon for free, or you can be a Patreon for $1 on my Patreon. You can choose to just plug in free, or you can choose to send me $1. Hey, Dollface Diva, let me write you down. And Mary? Where did Mary go? Absolutely, Dollface. You're number 19, and we're on 11. So there's 8 to go. But if we can get Mary to tell us if she wants for $1 you make me holla. All right. Uh, added the dollar holler. Oh, you added the dollar holler. Kiki. Okay, you get a choice then. You can have 2 cards, or you can have your choice of any 2 deck, or you can have the Goddess Guide Me reading. Thank you. So, so let me get it. You're a Patreon, Kiki? Okay, cool. Where's Mary? Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll do Kiki, and when Mary gets back, so something must have happened with Mary. I mean, she was coming out of the shower, maybe something happened. So we'll give her a minute, and we'll do her right after Kiki. So we give Kiki a Goddess Guide Me reading. Your numbers are 2, 4, and 12. Okay, sweetheart? So help me remember 2, 4, and 12. 2, Goddess Aphrodite, the goddess of affection. My head is crowned with beautiful, though short lived flowers. and a butterfly that seems to have soared to the end of a rainbow. Mm. I am surrounded by possibilities for pleasure. I may experience many delightful encounters before I find true love. Know that you can believe what you are hearing. It may be even be time to enjoy the breathless moments of ecstasy that emanate from the meeting of two lovers. An existing relationship must recover this heady excitement. A relationship incapable of recapturing that moment is in danger of failing. Permission must be granted for a vacation from logic and worry into the dreamy world of the pleasure seeker. Realize no life purpose other than love, laughter, and the enjoyment of the moment. Act as an inspiring and helpful muse to your partner's creativity. Don't worry, be charming and gay. Well, they mean happy, right? This was printed a long time ago. Think affectionately. Okay. Okay. And the next one is four. The heart is four. I turned right to it. And that is Divyana, goddess of protection. My heart is pink with the milk of human kindness, but at the center is a core of precious gold, most incorruptible and malleable of all metals. I feel the healing power of compassion and forgiveness towards all who are trying to grow. There must be forgiveness both of self and others for healing to take place. Painful memories can be accepted if mistakes are seen as educational lessons to be learned. Unconditional love and understanding must be given and received, and like leaves, feelings are sensitive to the light of respect and kindness or to the darkness of ignorance. The owl I hold symbolizes the wisdom of my ever watchful maternal instinct, yet also shows my power to defend myself and those I love from harm. The young, unformed flower I protect symbolizes the child living within us all, who must be accepted, loved, and cared for. Feel compassion. Okay, now let's see. We've got to go all the way back to 12 or there. All the way back to 12. Here we go. Urzuli, whoa, a goddess of sensitivity. My home is in the strong offshore currents that flow amongst the coral reefs lying beneath the waves. These great walls are formed by the bodies of millions of tiny sea animals like those pictured on the lining of my cape. Here, life floats suspended in the simple experience of living with no regrets or plans for the future. Creatures of all shapes, sizes, and colors continuously find new ways to adapt and survive in my chaotic environment. I stand upon a base of my sacred stone, mother of pearl, which gives up tiny pieces of itself to build up the prized pearl. My sacred animal, the seahorse, has evolved a system whereby the male gives birth to the young. Growing up to 2 feet in height, they have given rise to tales of mer children like the one who plays at my feet. Here come mermaids again. I adapt to conditions so I can spend my time creatively evolving ways to attain my goal at my own pace. I flow with the current in which I find myself. Crucial to your question is the ability to yield to overwhelming forces as a temporary strategy in achieving your goal. Withdraw, blend in, or otherwise avoid consequences of directly confronting energies that oppose what you feel are your best interests. You are a small part of a much larger system of change. Do not assert your ego now. Get out of your own way and let outside forces aid you in ways that you cannot even imagine. Soon the passive nature of this time will be revealed as useful. Heed the thoughts that are in my head. Be aware of any ways in which they can interfere with you, following the line of least resistance for a while. Heed the feelings that are in my heart. Be aware of the ways in which they validate the need for evasive action and take strength from their message. Go with the flow. Wow. And here is your beautiful goddess. Let's see if I can pull her back a little so you can see the whole thing. Okay. Merman? Everybody does Merman. I got rhythm. I got rhythm. Everybody does Merman. Oh, that was Ethel Merman. I got rhythm. Yeah, that was Ethel Merman. Oh, okay. Okay, Mary Moon. Barry, is Barry gone? I didn't mean to scare him off with the devil card. It isn't my fault. You're very loud and proud tonight, huh? The mermaids come out, and I can't talk. Mermaids came out anyway. I can speak star language, but can I talk? Merfry. Merfry. Okay. You say so. Okay, come on up here. Cowboy wants to come up. You coming up? Okay. Okay, Mr. Fantastic, Wonderful, and Handsome, Important, and Mr. Important Kitty. I'm guessing that Mary wants her Goddess Guide Me reading. Is that right? Am I right, Mary? And you know what? Cowboy is not a Patreon, but he is my sidekick. He wants a Goddess Guide Me reading. See? See how he is? He wants a reading. Wow, that's really cool. I got rhythm. Who could ask for anything more? Yeah, okay. Mary wins. You want a Goddess Guide Me reading? Is what I keep trying to ask you for the last 10 minutes. Hello? 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 You got back at 444. Wow. You're just synchronized all over the place. My ears are itching. You know what? I think this is something. I mean, I think it's a synchronicity, though, a sync. I don't think there's anything wrong with my ears. I think I'm being told that I need to listen. Mm. Mary, no. Tonight is reading, sweetheart, because tomorrow I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it. Let me write down Stoned Epiphany. So, interesting name. Okay, Mary, uh, what have I got to do to get an answer from Mary? Tickle you until you give up? Yes. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, great. And now you finally decide, and your dice decides It's off into the ether some. Let's see if I can find it. I finally get her to answer after all that. And then the dice decides it wants to go off and be AWOL. Okay, so I'm picking it up in the way it fell. I'm going to re-roll it because I can't tell it fell in. Okay, 6. Well, that's what it looked like, so it must definitely be 6. Okay. Your numbers are 11, 6, and 4. Okay. Hang on. Wow. And I just, okay. In the head, goddess of the unexpected, Atlantia. My head is crowned with the brilliant energy of a new idea, a reward for my being open to the infinite possibilities of life. My head is crowned with a new idea. Is that interesting? I look at my life goals as if seeing them for the first time. I believe that anything is possible. No, you must clear your mind of preconceived notions of what is possible. Discover new ideas and devise unconventional methods to achieve your goal. Expose yourself and others to unusual viewpoints and theories. Learn from the past and apply it to creating your vision of the future. Think, say, and do what you want without fear of embarrassment, contradiction, or rocking the boat. Avoid censorship, stir things up. Prepare for a time of extremes and unexpected circumstances. I think that's all of us. Be aware that what seems like an accident, mistake, or failure may be a short lived opportunity for achieving your goal by an unusual route. Think freely. And in the heart is Goddess Artemis of discernment. My heart glows with a yellow aura of mental energy. At its center is a small heart held rigidly in place by intersecting lines. I feel all my past anxiety has been a waste of time. I always deal successfully with whatever circumstances arise. Emotions must be analyzed to prevent misguided reactions to unfounded fears. Anxiety holds us rigidly in place, preventing relationships from growing, particularly when we yearn to know the outcome of plans and actions before they have reached fruition. The unknown is always with us and must be embraced if we would live a full life. The unnamed bird I hold represents the future I cannot know. I enjoy waiting to see what type of flower the bud in my hand will produce. Observation and discovery are two of the joys of living. Believe in your ability to handle anything you may encounter. Life would be boring without the element of surprise. Feel capable. Then Devyana, goddess of protection. My home is in the moonlight, which enables all to find their way in dark and moody world, where unclear shapes and shadows suggest the presence of forces outside our control. The amount of light reflected by the great mother goddess's symbol, the moon, depends upon her position. I stand upon my sacred stone, the moonstone, which emphasizes love and protects my sensitive maternal instincts. My dress is the color of moonlight upon a forest lake, and its patterns display the strength concealed by my apparent dreamy softness. My cape is lined with the images of the tiny sparks of life transmitted from mother to child. My sacred animal is the rabbit, whose gentle life is devoted to the rearing of its young. Rabbits do not have the fierce means possessed by some animals, but survive and prosper because they are quick to take defensive action. I use my intuition to guide my defensive efforts to protect myself and those I care for from whatever threatens growth and learning. Crucial to your question is forming or maintaining a secure foundation necessary for a relationship to develop. Before care can be given, there must be a safe and secure base from which to operate. Tried and true methods must be used to tap the power of a calm and centered head, heart, and home. Nurturing and protection can then be given so that those who are helped can also be strengthened. They can stand alone and help others. Unless help is asked for and given when needed, there will not be a sense of security. Heed the thoughts in my head. Let them guide you in establishing yourself in such a way that your security will be long lived. Heed the feelings in my heart. Until you can feel comfortable with them, you will not feel truly secure. Establish security. Wow. And here, wait until it comes back up. Okay. There we go. There's your goddess. Okay. Wow, Mary. That's a pretty powerful reading. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, Woo Riders is next. Okay, so let me give you a rundown here. Woo Riders off the hook. The Junking Data Girl, Chloe, James, Dark Meta, Dollface, and Stone Epiphany in that order. So that's Woo Riders is 13, Off D is 14, and 15 is Junking Data Girl. And if you did happen to join my Patreon, let me know. I'm not going to check. I'm just going to take your word for it. Yeah, does it resonate with you, Mary? Mm-hmm. It is a beautiful goddess. Yeah, about 3 a.m. or so Eastern time is when it really hits its height. It starts around 1 o'clock. Yeah, Selena can go instead. Okay, dear. So, oh, cool. Well, Woo, you're number 13. And if you're giving that to Selena, I can do you right after that. Oh, wow. I know how that is. The doggone debit card game. Jeez. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll trust you, Woo Riders. I will give you a Goddess Guide Me tonight if you want that. I trust you to go ahead and do what you say you're going to do. You seem like a pretty straight up person. So, Selena Ingalls, do you want one of these three, four decks? You get to pick. We've got unicorns, dragons, mermaids, and regular tarot. Oh, Desiree. Okay. Say hi to Desiree if she's listening. Hey, Desiree. Dragons it is, Selena. What do the mighty dragons have to say to Selena about this eclipse? Selena. Ooh, returning, going with the flow. Huh. And it's very, oh, wow. It's a good looking guy there that almost looks like a merman. Wow, this is weird. We keep getting these cards that are kind of more than one. It's weird, man. Okay. Interesting. Returning, going with the flow. Okay. So basically, well, go with the flow is quite obvious. It's not fighting the current. And in that way, something about what returns to you. There's this fluid feeling with this. Um, returning. There'll be better returns on whatever it is you're working on if you go with the flow and not against it. Hmm. Well, I hope that's helpful to whatever it is you're working on. Okay. So the next one would be Woo Riders, who I'm guessing wants a Goddess Guide Me reading. Oh, wait, that would have thrown you a little further down. Okay, so the next one would be Off the Hook then. Then Woo Riders, you'd be like a few down from here. Okay, in order to be fair, yeah. Okay, Off D. What is your choice, dear? You cannot help bra. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, there is a merman figure. Isn't that weird? Yeah, he let her have his place, but you're next, actually, really. Then Derek is going to be number 21. You're number 14, so it's really your turn next. No, that was Wu. He gave you his place. So, which decks do you want? Off D? Which decks? Are you, now wait a minute, Off D. Are you one of the ones? Are you one of my Patreons? Because, like I said, if you're one of my Patreons, you get, if you're a freebie one, you get more that you get 2 cards. If you're a paid one, you get the Goddess Guide Me. I got rhythm. That's mermaid. Mermaids. Okay. Sure. Um, yeah. Um, oh, you want me to post one? Can I? I can't do that from here. Or I might, I'm afraid of screwing up the stream. Um, but it's, let me see. PayPal dot and rather slash. Okay. Never trust a mercat? Mer. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Trying to follow chat is can be quite interesting at times. Okay. Trying to keep up with what the heck is going on. It's okay, sweetie. Thank you, Kiki. Oh, okay, honey. Right, me too. Me too, Lofty. So I know exactly what you mean. It's the end of the month, too. I sure do know. Why do you think I'm doing all this? Sure do know. When they screwed with my money, it really screwed me up. I mean, they screwing with my money can screw me up really good. There isn't any way. There's not a lot of wiggle room right now. I'm trying to change that, but I'm working on that. That's going to get better eventually. But have to be patient. I don't think that's going to be that way forever. Um, mermaids. But that kind of decided me on starting a Patreon because doggone it, everybody's got a Patreon these days. And I must be worth at least $1. I hope so anyway. I don't worry about it. I think good things are coming. It's just going to take time. I mean, whenever we finish healing whatever's caused that in our heads, then we're going to have the prosperity come. But really, it's I'm going to say it right now. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we can't be prosperous, that we can't make loads of money, so much money that we don't even need our disability? Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? All those attitudes, opinions, and judgments? If you would, just say yes or not in assent, and I'll go on. I would. I now uncreate and destroy all that. Times a godzillion, times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, pocket pot, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Pock and pot, all that. Okay. And those of you who don't know, that's an access consciousness clearing. One of their freebies that they tell everybody. So I don't feel bad about letting that one go. We're worth it. Yeah. I will have higher tiers at some point when I have decided what I'm going to give them for that money. Okay, mermaids, what are we telling Hook today? Telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. Ooh, you get a new skill. This moon is going to bring you the start of looks like a new skill, telepathy. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Ooh. I don't think there's any more need be said about that. That's pretty freaking cool. Wow. Good for you, Hook. Okay, is the junking data girl here? That's very cool. Okay, I don't see her, so I haven't seen her in a while. So I'll put a little mark by her name. If she comes back, we'll give her a reading. If she doesn't come back, oh well. Chloe, is Chloe here? If not, there's Chloe. You're getting kisses from Peaches. You're not wasting a dinner on a virtue? What? Okay, I guess I don't understand that. Good. Yes, good. Chloe, 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 the counting countess. She's the counting countess with the 1, 2, 3. We just know her as Chloe. Your numbers are 7, 1, and 12. I knew you'd say that. And actually, this is what led me to do this tonight. Is I thought that you were so jazzed about this flip book. It's pretty cool. That I thought it would be a nice gift for Patreon subscribers. 16. And your number to start with is 7. Okay, hang on. You be number 16. Um, but in your head is got a 7. In your heart is 12, all the way back here. $12. Okay. And wait a minute. Is that right? Yes. And then the last one. Okay. Right. Um, okay. There we go. I think we've got it now. Okay. Number 7, the head. Taiwan, goddess of duality. My head is crowned with a winged helmet of celestial balance, symbol of the striving for reconciliation, that is the meaning of peace. I attain my goals in ways that benefit all involved to our mutual satisfaction. Know that you must design a balanced plan that will make the attainment of your goal benefit every person involved. In this way, you devote your energies to forming a lasting partnership. Know that you are willing to accept and what you are not before presenting your plan in a clear manner. Be aware that you are prepared to walk away if reasonable solution cannot be agreed upon is the foundation of the art of negotiation. If you have tried your best to be fair, accept and be satisfied with the outcome. As a reward, you will be shown the path you are to follow next. Great journeys are made with small steps. So think diplomatically. Then in the middle is Urzuli, that's the heart. It's goddess of sensitivity. My heart contains the seawater that touches and unites all the lands on earth. A protective charm on a strand of pearls floats inside. I feel so connected to all that is that I can intuitively sense what another is feeling. I protect myself from negativity. Talking about an empath. Distinguish between your feelings and feelings you have picked up from those around you. Those who are sad, hurt, angry, or otherwise diseased must either calm themselves or leave. Like the soft sea snail protects itself with the hard shell I hold, protect your exposed feelings from the insensitivity of others. Isolate yourself from your routine to get in touch with your true feelings. You may need the release of a good cry, like the flamingo who turns its head upside down to sift the seawater for nourishment. Once renewed, you can return to your regular position. Use your psychic gift to guide you to your goal. Feel vulnerable. And the last one is Rami Kumu, the goddess of willpower. My home is in the wild rainforest, whose trees supply oxygen for the world to breathe and shelter most of the animals, plants, and insects on Earth. Here, all live by a single minded dedication to survival without compassion for weakness, threats, or competitors. I stand upon a base of my sacred stone, bloodstone, the symbol of the warrior. It gives courage and vitality without limit. My dress is the color of flame, framing a hieroglyph message known only to me. My cape is lined with images of the first single celled animals whose ceaseless individual efforts produced all life forms. My sacred animal is the tiger, whose fearless beauty announces an unrefined physical presence whose power must be honored. Tigers live alone except to mate, and my erotic needs are compelling enough to force me to temporarily abandon my habitual behavior. I will use my willpower decisively. Oh, almost blew that. I use my willpower decisively to satisfy my desires and attain my goals, overcoming fears that are a natural part of my decision to rely upon myself. Crucial to your question is how strongly do you believe in your ability to know what is right? Feel worthy. Respect yourself if you want others to respect you. Draw the strength to do that. What must be done, knowing you are right in this matter. Do not second guess your first impulse. Take initiative. Do not stop until your goal is realized. Let no one shake your faith in yourself. Proceed without delay and avoid violence and cruelty. Heed the thoughts in my head and let them be a guide as to how you should present yourself in order to achieve your goal immediately. Heed the feelings in my heart. Let them empower you as you go about the difficult job of breaking down all the barriers toward your goal. Get your way. Mhm. That's a very strong reading. Here's your beautiful goddess. Personal goddess here. Pretty cool. Wait, there. Okay. See it? Okay. No, that wasn't right, was it? No, it wasn't. Hang on. That wasn't quite right. There. Now we got it. There. Here's your personal goddess. Okay, it flipped on me. Let me get it in frame there perfectly. Okay. Now, let's see. Well, that's pretty cool. And I can see that as being you too, that especially that last part. You are powerful enough to stand alone easily, quite easily. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm so glad. That's a pretty cool reading. Bungee Sticks Road and Eggshell Avenue. Jeez. Holy wow. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. That was pretty cool. James, where is James? I haven't seen him in a minute in here. Where is he? James! Okay, so we've got James, Dark Meta, Dollface, Stoned Epiphany, and then Woo. And then we're done for now. So where's James? James. Oh, James, hope he didn't fall asleep or something. Aw, I thought that was a perfect reading for you. Gosh. Mm, James. Okay. That's okay. We'll just put a little mark by his name. If he comes back, we will say, "Hey, James, want a reading?" James. Okay. Dark Meta is next. Dark Meta, you there, dude? Dark Meta. Dark Meta. Dark Meta's the next one. Okay, we'll put a mark by his name too. If he comes back, we'll do that. Dollface Diva. Whoever of these people comes forward first gets the reading first. Dollface Diva. Hello, Dollface. Then we have Stoned Epiphany and Woo Riders. Oh, here, Big Justin. I don't know if I like Big Justin quite as well as I like the Pantless Wonder, but maybe I do. I don't know. No, I like Big Justin. He's okay. That other guy though, I don't know about him. Yeah. Ah, James, he's here. Yay. Okay, James, what deck do you want? Unless you are a Patreon, in which case you get a different reading, but if you want, but um Big Justin loves you. Oh, okay. What what deck do you want, love? We got unicorns, dragons, mermaids, and taro. Oh, for just $1 on Patreon, you can have Goddess Guide Me. I've got rhythm. Merman. Every time somebody says merman, I'm going to do that. Who can ask for anything more? Oh, there's Cowboy. He's hiding behind me. He doesn't want to be on camera right now. He's hard at work snoozing. Animals. It's unicorns, dragons, or mermaids. Or are you just calling the rest of these guys animals? Well, it's better than deck the halls with balls of holly. We don't want Holly's balls. Okay, James. The choice is unicorns, dragons, or mermaids, or taro. Animals. I don't well, you know what? Oh, okay. Well, I have the animal cards though, come to think of it. It's kind of out of left field, but okay. Know what? Because you insist. You insisted on animals, you're getting animals. You're getting the animal medicine cards just special for you. Animals, what do you have to tell James? Well, acknowledge your mission, trust your path, become your chosen destiny. And further, Whale says this has something to do with music, recording, and Star Sirius and the Dogon tribe. That doggone tribe. So it can also have something to do with singing. It can have something to do with singing, music, records. Um, trust your path and become your chosen destiny. And whales have a very long memory, they say from the beginning. So, very interesting. So that was just for you, James. So we got James. Next is Dark Meta. Well, he said animals several times there. Okay, I'll give you a unicorn too. Just because it's James. You know, I hate when this thing skips. Murph ride, your Murph ride. Then he says, okay, animals. Yeah, jeez. No, that's not light language. Light language sounds a lot different from that. That's my what the bleep. No, now you're getting a unicorn, whether you want it or not. Worth waiting for. Your patience will be your patience will be rewarded. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Where is Dark Meta? Do we have to karaoke on Friday here? Oh, cool. I love karaoke. So much fun. Well, you got a little extra. Tip me later. And tip me twice as much as you ever tipped me before. Where is Dark Meta? Is he around? Is Dollface Diva still around? Dollface! Ah, well, so is a dragon. Okay. Okay. Is Dollface gone? Did Dollface take off? And Junking Data Girl, sometimes they just kind of fly through here. And Stoned Epiphany. And whoever shows up first out of that crowd gets the reading first. Junking Data Girl, Dark Meta, Dollface Diva, Stoned Epiphany. Are any of these people here? Stole your papers. Okay. An elf stole your paper? Hope it wasn't Puck. Knew there was something pucked up about that guy. Patience! All we need is just a little patience. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, she found him good. Oh, they fart rainbows. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Nobody is showing up out of all these people. Junking Data Girl, Dark Meta, Dollface Diva, Stoned Epiphany. That leaves Woo Riders. Woo, are you still there? Woo, woo hoo woo, woo hoo, woo hoo. And I say, whoa, 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 whoa. 22. No, nobody else is showing up out of 5 people. So guess what, Gemini? You've just got moved right up to right now. Okay. So, Gemini, are you okay? I don't know if that ever went through for you, but tonight you either if you're a if you're a subscriber to my Patreon free, you get an extra card. If you're a subscriber for $1, you get a Goddess Guide Me reading. It's your choice. Hey Gemini, so what do you want? What you want? What you want with the money and the honey that you want? Did you want? Oh, there's Dollface. Okay, I gotta do Dollface then. Dollface! That's okay. Um, unicorns, dragons, mermaids, or taro? You just made it, yeah. Because in like another few minutes, I'm about to end the reading portion of this. Yeah, I'm getting ready to stop. Stop dragging my heart around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, time for Eclipse very soon. Around here, it's going to be starting any minute, and then the apex of it is going to be around 3 o'clock or so. Dragons, what do you want to say to the Dollface Diva? Protection. Finding what's important. Okay. Protection. It's a big green dragon. I'd have to say that the green dragon would be the wood dragon. Um, which is this year. There's your card. And the person is kind of fiery looking. Protection and finding what's important. Hmm. I think that, and it looks like the dragon is protecting it. Well, that's pretty cool. Protection and finding what's important. That's cool. Um, well, it looks like I am so itchy all over. Cowboy, have you brought something? Oh, knucklehead. Oh, your last name is Green. Well, that's cool. Yeah, little cowboy. He's my little cowboy. He's my mule. You. Yeah. Well, I'm getting really space head right now. I'm getting a really major space head. Where's Wu Train? Isn't Wu Train? Did Wu Train go away? Got took off. Let Selena go instead. Yeah, okay. Okay. Wu Train is probably gone then. That would leave Gemini Moon. And if nobody else shows up of those people that I've written down. And I'm really glad because I'm getting airheaded enough that I don't know that I'll be able to read effectively in a few minutes. You know, I think I'm getting affected by the eclipse because I am feeling incredibly airheaded right now. And that was a one. I saw it when I picked it up here. Okay. Interesting. A lot of sevens and 12s and one. That that's interesting. We're in the middle of the CME. That's right. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like a space head and I'm all itchy. Hmm. Thank you. My oh yeah. The leopard print with the flowers. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Um that's right. We are getting hit with a big CME at the same time. Wow. Wow. I can sure feel it. Oh, wow. 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 I'm so glad that I'm going to be reading. Yeah, Spacehead, total. Uh, Trying to think is not working, man. Um, okay, so In your head, the goddess is Urzuli. Wait, let me get them all laid out before something happens. Wait, because heaven knows what could happen. Oh, I hope it's not ants crawling all over me because we've had little tiny ants. I hope that's not what's itching me. Itching me and bitching. Itching and bitching. Because they tickle, tickle, tickle. Okay. In the head, Urzuli, goddess of sensitivity. My head is crowned with sea foam and shells from the living ocean. Two fish leap out to remind me that my home is beyond earthly shores. Oh, well, we know that. I believe strongly in the goodness of this and other worlds. I'm willing to place my own needs second. Know we are all here to help each other make the most of life. Those in obvious need deserve sympathy, guidance, and help. But before personal sacrifice is made to advance the interests of another, a thorough, honest examination of all motives involved must be made to see if such philanthropy is warranted. Focusing on the needs of others can be an escape from loneliness, the fulfillment of our own needs, or from the urgent competitive side of life. Idealizing another can result from deception or lack of self worth. Do not try to escape your sensitivity by altering your mood, either through substance abuse or other addictive behavior. Think charitably, though. Okay. Goddess of discernment, Artemis. My heart glows with the yellow aura of mental energy. At its center is a small heart, held rigidly in place by intersecting lines. I feel all my past anxiety has been a waste of time. I always deal successfully with whatever the circumstances arise. Emotions must be analyzed to prevent misguided reactions to unfounded fears. Anxiety holds us rigidly in place, preventing relationships from growing, particularly when we yearn to know the outcome of plans and actions before they have reached fruition. The unknown is always with us and must be embraced if we would lead a full life. The unnamed bird I hold represents the future I cannot know. I enjoy waiting to see what type of flower bud in my hand will produce. Observation and discovery are two of the joys of living. Believe in your ability to handle anything you may encounter. Life would be boring without the element of surprise. Feel capable. And the last is Rami Kumu, goddess of willpower. My home is in the wild rainforest whose trees supply oxygen for the world to breathe and shelter most of the animals, plants, and insects on the earth. We all live by a single minded dedication to survival without the compassion of weakness, threats, or competitors. I stand upon a base of my sacred stone, bloodstone, symbol of a warrior. It gives courage and vitality without limit. My dress is the color of flame, framing a hieroglyphic message known only to me. My cape is lined with messages of the first single celled animals whose ceaseless individual efforts produced all life forms. My sacred animal is the tiger, whose fearless beauty announces an unrefined physical presence, whose power must be honored. Tigers live alone except to mate, and my erotic needs are compelling enough to force me to temporarily abandon my habitual behavior. I use my willpower decisively to satisfy my desires and attain my goals, overcoming fears that are a natural part of decision to rely only upon myself. Crucial to your question is how strongly do you believe in your ability to know what is right and feel worthy? Respect yourself, and if you want others to respect you, draw strength to do what must be done for knowing you are right in this matter. Do not second guess your first impulse. Take the initiative and do not stop until your goal is realized. Let no one shake your faith in yourself. Proceed without delay. Avoid violence and cruelty. Heed the thoughts that are in my head. Let them be a guide as to how you should present yourself in order to achieve your goal immediately. Heed the feelings that are in my heart. Let them empower you as you go about the difficult job of breaking down all the barriers to your goal. Get your way. Well, and here's your beautiful goddess. Pretty cool. Coffee litters, you mean jitters? Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. That's a beautiful goddess. Okay, and I will do one for myself, okay, before I close up, because it's 1 o'clock here, which means it has just started. The eclipse and the CME is definitely hitting us. Whoa, I'll live. I'll live. I'll live. I'll live. I'll live. I'll live. Live. Wow. Okay, I'm getting weird. I knew one was gonna be the I knew it. I knew it. 8, 10, and 1. I knew one was gonna be the bottom. 8. You know why? Because we got warrior women in here. We really do. We got warrior women in here that know how to make it on their own. They know how to be alone. That is that really goes with a lot of us in here. Several of us, we've been on our own for a long, long time. Okay, Hecate, the goddess of mysteries. My head is crowned with the veils of invisibility. I blend into a mystifying magical sky where waxing and waning eclipses ah turn day into night. I conceal plans and action. Well, gee, it had to come up, didn't it? Know that I conceal plans and actions from those who are not ready to accept me as I am. I do not deny the risks and hazards I see. Know that things are not what they seem to be. This is a time of seduction and mystery. You must do things that enable you to accomplish your goal without interference. If you are unable to play the game to win, it is better to withdraw your energies. Real motives and beliefs must be skillfully concealed. Information must be kept secret and not volunteered. There must be no sign of what is really going on. You may be the target of seduction as well. Strong passions may try to overrule logic, so beware of enticing involvements that will be later regretted. Think seductively. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Pasoi, goddess of endurance. My heart is ringed by the spinning wheel of time held in the arms of Great Spirit. I'm getting chills. That's the Native American one, Pasoi. At its center is the turtle upon whom the earth rests. I feel grounded by my connection to Mother Earth and her ceaseless cycles, rhythms, and seasons. Discontentment results from wanting things to be as they are not. Feel the goodness in things staying as they are. We can know true contentment when we embrace the present moment and stop struggling to escape insecurity, pain, and doubt. Animals need no assurances of a certain future to be content. The eagle flies highest of any bird, yet never fears the air will not furnish support. The turtle was chosen to hold up the world because, like time, it is slow and steady. Teepees are set up and taken down as needs change. Your life is moving at a rate you can deal with. If you deny the truth, things will only change more slowly. So feel contentment. Actually, I do right now. Um, I'm fine where I am right now. I like it here. It's cool. Romy Kumi, goddess of willpower. I knew this was going to come up for me. My home is the wild rainforest whose trees supply oxygen for the world to breathe and shelter most of the animals, plants, and insects on the earth. Here, all live by a single minded dedication to survival without compassion for weakness, threats, or competitors. I stand upon a base of my sacred stone, bloodstone, the symbol of the warrior. Gives courage and vitality without limit. My dress is the color of the flame, framing a hieroglyph message known only to me. My cape is lined with images of the first single celled animals whose ceaseless individual efforts produced all life forms. My sacred animal is the tiger, whose fearless beauty announces an unrefined physical presence whose power must be honored. Tigers live alone except to mate. My erotic needs are compelling enough to force me to temporarily abandon my habitual behavior. I use my willpower decisively to satisfy my desires and attain my goals, overcoming fears that are a natural part of my decision to rely only upon myself. Crucial to your question is how strongly do you believe in your ability to know what's right? Feel worthy and respect yourself if you want others to respect you. Draw the strength to do what must be done from knowing you are right in this matter. Do not second guess your first impulse. Take the initiative. Do not stop until your goal is realized. Let no one shake your faith in yourself. Proceed without delay. Avoid violence and cruelty. Heed the thoughts in my head and let them be a guide as to how you would present yourself in order to achieve your goal immediately. Heed the feelings that are in my heart. Let them empower you as you go about the difficult job of breaking down all barriers to your goal and get your way. Cool. Well, warrior women, I guess we know what our jobs are. We've been given our assignment, haven't we? Ah, Marilena is here, and of course we will give Marilena. Marilena, you're a member. Are you a free member or a dollar member? Because the dollar members are getting a special thing tonight. The free members are getting an extra card though. So I can't remember which one you are, but you are a member, aren't you? I kind of remember that. Yeah, free membership. Okay, you get an extra card. Um, so we got a choice of unicorns, dragons, mermaids, and taro. Which one would you like? You get two. You get to get a choice of. I bet you have, Big Justin. I bet you have. I even know which member you've been called. Okay, you get two of them, Marilena. Do you want two from dragons or one from one deck and one from another? 12, 12. It's 112 here. I know what I know what member you have been called, Justin. Okay. Oh, they were talking about Sasquatch. Okay, Louis. Well, we got you on the list. No, we did get you read. Okay. Sasquatch. I've been hearing from Sasquatch again. They're active again. Jason won't admit it, but they got his drone down from the tree for him. If people don't believe me, I don't even care anymore, but that's exactly what I asked for. I asked him to get Jason's drone down for the tree for him. And Jason laughed and thought that was silly. He won't admit that that's what happened. Funny. Okay, dragons. What do you have to say to Marilena? Legacy and persistence. Well, I got to give you credit for persistence, really. It looks like a sea dragon. There's a guy on a boat, too. Well, I'm hearing that your persistence will be rewarded. That you've had to be very persistent. And you're waiting, but it will be rewarded. Oh, geez. Dolly, that's awful. I'd kick her with the good leg. As a person who's endured broken legs, Nolans, huh? No, that's NOLA. Oh, geez. Yeah, hit him with a folding stool. Yeah, that's good. Formal wedding. That's just awful. Yeah. Well, mine are so nice. They're so sweet. I mean, really, people think they're big, scary animals, and it's like the ones around here. Well, I guess if you don't know them, they might be pretty scary. But the ones around here are so sweet. They're so nice. They're just, they're just great. They send me love all the time. She's always sending me love. We love you. We love you too, dear. Laughter. You need a good laugh. You know what? Your persistence will pay off, but you've been working your ass off. Now you know what? You need to take some time out and have a good laugh, Marilena. You need to go do something fun, something that makes you laugh, and something that is not serious. Okay? Play with animals, watch a movie, something that's not serious. Okay, love? Hmm. That, my friends. Oh, and I'm going to take one from the mermaid deck from me. Beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. Wow, that's what the mermaids have to say to me. Thank you. Apparently, they think I'm beautiful. Well, thank you, mermaids. So, the energies of this moon are going to bring me beauty. Hmm, cool. Woo Rider, what did you want? Because we got you on hold here. We got your place on hold. What deck did you want? You too, Marilena. We'll have to talk soon. Yeah, Chloe just doesn't go around beating up just anybody for anybody, you know. The we got unicorns, dragons, mermaids, and Taro. Oh yeah, me too. Dragon. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Or you said you were going to have the. You said you were going. I forget something you said. God, the CMEs must be really effing with me. Really effing with me, man. Because I don't know. I was in the middle of saying something and it just went away. Hmm. You taking off? Mary, you taking off? Okay, if so, I love you. I'll see you later, love. Okay, Woo Riders. Oh, yeah, I'm doing Woo Riders. Returning, going with the flow. Oh, another person who had that. And it's got a man that looks like a merman there. Isn't that weird? But it's kind of in orangey colors, um, fiery colors, going with the flow. Yeah, that's odd. He's kind of looks like a merman, but he kind of looks like a fire being too, of some sort. Really hot looking though. Uh, returning, going with the flow, and that's got the energy of returning to a returning In your case, I keep hearing Atlantis. Wow. Well, I guess they really wanted you to know that. And I'm seeing it or hearing or feeling Atlantis energy. Thank you so much, Richard the Red. I hope the eclipse is as good to you as is presented. I hope you all have a beautiful eclipse and uh, remember you are divine. Truth is where you find it. I hope you always find some here. And from the dragons, the unicorns, and the mermaids, as well as the regular tarot and your guides. There are gifts to be had, and gifts are coming. I got to tell you, the gifts are coming for us all. Carry on. Love is coming. Love is coming to us all. That's from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Okay, we are going to have some gifts coming to us. Oh, I did mine already, honey. Maybe you weren't around for that, but I did do mine. You can roll it back because yeah, and it was pretty cool too. I knew that last one was going to be that though. I knew it because that bit about being on our own. There's some of us that are warrior women used to relying on our warriors. We're in here. So in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Yeah. Well, the Lyrans. The Lyrans. Okay. I love you guys. You are divine. Don't forget it. Truth is where you find it. Hope you always find some here. And you are far more powerful than you know right now. If you're here on this woo ship with me, you're going to 5D and there ain't no stopping it. Train kept a rolling all night long. Okay. Yeah, I am so drifty and floaty and out there. I cannot go on. I absolutely cannot. I've been on 3 hours for reading 3 hours. Okay, Angel Wings. Now, Angel Wings, I'll tell you what, you're a Patreon. Are you like a dollar Patreon or a free Patreon? I can't remember. I'm having some problems with this CME that's hitting us. Do you want a reading? Do you want a card before I close up? I'm about to close up. Okay, well then you get a Goddess Guide Me reading. a good thing I only have to. Okay, and your numbers are 8, 8, and 12. We'll get you done real fast if you're on your break. Hecate, goddess of mysteries. My head is crowned with veils of invisibility. I blend into a mystifying magical sky where waxing and waning eclipses turn day into night. And talking about the eclipse, I conceal plans and actions from those not ready to accept me as I am. I do not deny the risk and hazards I see. Know that things are not what they seem to be. This is a time of seduction and mystery. You must do things that enable you to accomplish your goal without interference. If you're unable to play the game to win, better to withdraw your energies. Real motives and beliefs must be skillfully concealed. Information must be kept secret, not volunteered. There must be no sign of what is really going on. You may be the target of seduction as well. Strong passions may try to overrule logic, so beware of enticing involvements that will later be regretted. Think seductively. Goddess Hecate of mysteries. My heart is completely filled by the sacred scarab beetle of fertility. Life renewing energy radiates throughout my body. I feel passionate about my desires. I resurrect hopes and plans for their fulfillment despite their apparent demise. Feelings of defeat and despair can rob us of hope and paralyze our actions. Yet, in the time of defeat is the most fertile time to sow the seeds of future success. The seeds I hold are fallen from a dead plant. They are still and apparently lifeless, yet within them is the power of nothing less than the great mystery of life itself. A new vibrant plant awaits only time and the right conditions to spring into being. Surviving that which does not destroy a resolve can make us stronger and more competent. The phoenix bird arises from the ashes of its funeral pyre, renewed in strength and ready to meet a new day. Do not give up on yourself or life. Rami Kumu, the goddess of willpower. My home is in the wild rainforest, whose trees supply oxygen for the world to breathe. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. I didn't think so. No. Yours is Urzuli, goddess of sensitivity. My home is the offshore currents that flow among the coral reefs beneath the waves. These great walls are formed by the bodies of billions of tiny sea animals like those pictured on the lining of my cape. Here, life floats suspended in the simple experience of living with no regrets or plans for the future. Creatures of all shapes, sizes, and colors continuously find new ways to adapt and survive in my chaotic environment. I stand upon a base of my sacred stone, which is mother of pearl, which gives up tiny pieces of itself to build up the prized pearl. My ancient animal, the seahorse, has evolved a system whereby the male gives birth to young, growing up to 2 feet in height. They have given rise to tales of mer children like the one who plays at my dress. How weird it is that we keep coming up with that. I adapt to conditions so I can spend my time creatively evolving ways to attain my goal at my own pace. I flow with the current in which I find myself. Crucial to your question is the ability to yield to overwhelming forces as a temporary strategy in achieving your goal. Withdraw, blend in, or otherwise avoid consequences of directly confronting energy. Suppose what you feel are in your best interests. You are a small part of a much larger system of change. Do not assert your ego now. Get out of your own way and let outside forces aid you in ways that you cannot even imagine. Soon, the passive nature of this time will be revealed as useful. Heed the thoughts that are in my head. Be aware of any ways in which they can interfere with you, following the line of least resistance for a while. Heed the feelings that are in my heart. Be aware of the ways in which they validate the need for evasive action. Take strength from their message. Go with the flow. And here is your beautiful goddess. I hope you can see that since I can't tell because the screen is covered. Mhm. So, and that concludes the readings for tonight. That concludes the readings. And we are done. And blessings on all of you. May you all be blessed. And my love goes with you. Mm. Oh dear. Mm. Yes, blessings to all. Okay, love you. Now, I must rest. The CMEs are taking it out of me. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Hope to see you tomorrow. No promises. I might be pretty tired after all the cleaning I have to do. I'll see you.